Hello, everyone. Welcome to my new channel. This is Coach Kim. Now, I have plenty of other channels at this point. My main one is Healing Bridges. I have one on the soul side, and this is my new one. This is I forget his name. What is it called? Oh yeah. Anyway, what is this? What is this called? Oh my goodness, this is a blooper. Anyway, welcome to my new channel. I was inspired a long time ago to start this channel just to give words of wisdom, just to give you a piece of like a personal side, like healing bridges to help you, heal through past things and get forward in your life and, just move forward on things. On the soul side is a more spiritually metaphysical or metaphysically spiritual aspect about life and things and, manifesting and things of that nature. But this one is one of those what life taught me, what advice I can give, a personal life, personal and whatever advice there is that's intuitively given to me to share. That's what this is about. It's sharing. And so, excuse me, I'm recording this today because I today's my birthday. Today's my birthday. But I was inspired last night to share like what I've learned. And as I was sitting there thinking about, making a video about what I learned, a second intuitive energy hit me and was like, there's other people who want to share things too with their loved ones. Like, I don't want to say channeled, but channeled, like messages. Like, I just heard other energies say, we want to share things with our loved ones that we didn't get to share. We want to help them to get past where they are and move on and you know just so many things. And I'm like, whoa. Like, and all these voices like, I want to send messages to, I want to send a message to. So I was like, okay, all right. So this is going to be a video because again, I was inspired to share with you just what I've learned so far, just to help you through your part of life. But there's going to be plenty more others because there's lots of messages that want to be heard. All right, that's the most simple way I can put it right now. But if you were brought, and it's always my soul belief that I don't know why I'm looking over there. I'm sorry. It's my soul belief that if you are brought to this video, you are meant to hear whatever is here. It can be one little message. It can be the whole video itself. But whatever brought you here for a reason. So I hope that you hear what you need to hear. Again, I'm going to start this thing off giving you pieces of advice for what I've learned, what I would tell my children, what I would tell my grandchildren, what I would tell my friends, anybody that I know and love dearly. Like, this is what I know, so I want this for you. So I'm going to start that off. But it's highly possible that other messages are going to come in from other people that love you, that you aren't speaking to right now, who may have passed on, or you guys just in a bad place or whatever. They want you to know. They want to give you the advice. They want you to hear this. So if you pull to this video or any other videos, listen to the messages because they're here for you. And I'm going to put down the link below this as well. Just a link to I have some journals and stuff to get, but that's beside the point right now. Like right now, this message is for you. And my phone is about to act up because it does this little crazy thing when it gets hot. So, um, my main message right now, because I see this about to cut up, and I'm gonna let my phone cut down. I'm gonna put another video soon after this. But my birthday message for you: live your life, start your life off for this year in forgiveness. Like, that's a big thing. Like, come to the point of forgiving yourself and forgiving other people, forgiving everybody else. It it it's it's such a relief over your life. You don't understand it. And I know you've heard the term, and you're not hurting them, you're hurting yourself. And not forgiving something is like holding a hot stone and thinking it's hurting somebody else. But all that's true. And you are meant to live a different life, live a life of peace and happiness. And it's not always easy to. I'm gonna come back to this. Because my phone is acting up. I'll be right back. Okay, I apologize. That was making me feel like I needed to rush the message, and that's the last thing that I wanted to do. So, forgiveness. It's something that feels like you can live without, and it seems simple sometimes, but it's not always simple. And even if it's the opposite, if it feels like it's too hard to do, it's too complicated, it can be easier than you feel. And I know that's two opposites, but I mean, it's what's needed. It's the bottom line. And a lot of times we can sit here and think about situations and think about how it's easy to find what somebody did wrong to us, and easy to. It's like, okay, yeah, I know, that they need to ask for your forgiveness. Is what you feel. Yeah, they need me to forgive them. But how do you feel about forgiving yourself for the part that you and the role that you played in whatever that situation is? Like, you have to forgive yourself as well. And sometimes that may not be as easy to admit, to find, to agree, but it is. For every situation, forgive. And that's one thing that I've learned that I want to share with you, because you don't always understand how what people do affects you, or what you do to people affects them. Some things, like I said, are obvious, and some things are not. Now, um, forgiveness does not have to necessarily be done face to face. As a spiritual healer, a spiritual coach, I talk about, like I said on one of my other channels, about how there's a method called Ho'oponopono. And even if you don't do Ho'oponopono, just in case you don't see the video, but you're just on this channel, is a method that you take the energy of forgiveness between you and the other person. You look ahead of you as if they're standing in front of you. Look at them in their face, which means you're facing their energy, and you start the process of forgiving. I forgive you for. I forgive you for. And then please forgive me for. Like, that's one of my favorite and best go-tos for the process of forgiving other people and myself. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, if that's something that just feels too far-fetched, then write out a prayer or speak a prayer in the presence of your own place. Speak a prayer. God, please, and even if it's at the point where it's hard or seems difficult to do, because I have a big saying: just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's impossible. All right, so that means that even though it feels like you don't want to, you don't feel the need to, this is still affecting you in some major way. So you want to do this. And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm getting sidetracked because I got birthday messages coming in. So today's my birthday, but anyway, I got messages coming in and it's distracting me. So anyway, I'm back here. Even though it feels like it's hard, it's still possible. So you want to, okay, for instance, okay, Ho'oponopono. It's a prayer that says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. That's the saying. You don't have to be in that order. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And it can be excuse me. It can be just as simple as thinking about, say it's a situation. You and somebody had an argument. It can be an argument could have been today, argument could have been yesterday, argument could have been 5 years ago and you haven't spoken to them since then. But whatever that strongest feeling is that you have, that you felt that you've had, holding it against them, that whatever it is between the two of you, think about that instance, think about that feeling, think about the anger you feel, think about the hurt you feel, whatever it is, hold that feeling right there. And while that feeling is fresh in your body, excuse me, so sorry. While that feeling is fresh in your body, just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I love you. I love you. I love me. I love me. You can just repeat those words. Just keep repeating those words until you feel relief. Keep repeating those words until if you feel the need to cry, cry. If it makes you more anger, let the more anger come, but just keep saying it. But there will come a time when you keep repeating those that you will feel relief. And at the end, when you're finished, just say thank you. Thank you. And who you're thanking is God. Who you're thanking is the energy of God Himself within you that have helped you in this moment to heal and forgive and get past. Now, that's the most simple way. You can get a little more in depth to it and just say whatever comes to your mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I felt the anger. I'm sorry that I lashed out. I'm sorry that I didn't understand. I'm sorry that I didn't do this. And just keep repeating whatever comes to your heart. Please forgive me for. I forgive you for. Just, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. And whatever comes to you intuitively, whatever needs to happen and say will be happening and say. This you can do all by yourself with no one else there. You don't have to have anyone else there to do this. Just do it. This is a method of forgiveness. Do this for yourself this year. Starting this year. Do this for yourself always. But if you haven't been able to do it before, start now. That's something important for your life. This is my advice to you because my phone is about to cut out again. But again, before I go, what I forgot I got interrupted before. If you are at a place where it feels like you don't want to, then say that. God, right now, that person pissed me off, hurt me bad, did whatever, said whatever. I don't want to forgive them. It feels good for me to hold on to this anger, and I don't want to let it go. I don't want to do it, but I know it's important for me to do. So I'm asking you, please, come now. Touch my heart. Touch my head. Help me to come into the place that I need to do to let this go and forgive and be forgiven. Please help me. Please help me. And just keep on with that prayer and that saying until you feel better about it. Until you can forgive and you can say, thank you so much for this help. So this is my video for now. I intended for this video to say a whole lot more than this. But my phone is giving me signals that this is enough for now. This is enough for today. But I have more to come. Not just from myself, but from other loved ones that want you to know how they feel. What they want you to know. But one important message is that I had last time, I have to say, they love you. You may not have heard it from their lips. It may be a while before you heard it. You may have felt it, you may have not felt it. But the biggest, strongest message I heard from everyone that wanted to give you a message that's listening to this video, whoever that person is that comes to your mind, living or deceased, they love you. All right? I'm sending you energies of hugs and love, caressing your soul and your heart. I hope you feel it. This is my video for today. First one of many. Thank you for coming to this channel. I hope you come back for more messages that are here for you. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them below. But I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good day.